Dorothy, the secret to taking a lovely yearbook picture lies in the fullness of your coiffure. You want to create the illusion of volume.
Mama, I'm a freshman. The freshman pictures are only this big. You make my hair any more voluminous, you're going to wipe out everybody between me and Rosemary Zizzer.
Dorothy Jane, you get 4 official chances to look good in a high school yearbook. And unless you embrace volume, you will look back years from now and recall yourself as a teenage pinhead.
I will not.
I was a teenage pinhead.
Okay, fluff me up. I don't care. It doesn't matter. What does matter is I don't understand this homework at all.
Well, sure you do. I'm just a distraction. You're a very good student.
A nature group hikes 8 miles east and 6 miles north. How many miles is the group from its starting point using the Pythagorean theorem?
How fast were they walking?
Well, I don't think that's relevant.
Oh, you want relevant? What is their shoe size, which would affect their stride?
Very funny, Mama, but I need to find the hypotenuse.
Well, you don't have to tell me.
The answer's 10.
Of course it's 10. 10. I just wanted to make sure you knew why the answer was 10 and not 12, as one could easily assume, given the wily and inscrutable ways of the hypotenuse.
What?
You just finish up your homework, Dorothy Jane.
Well, you want to help me on the next question?
No, I'm going to walk 8 steps down the hall and 6 steps to the left and put Mary Sue in the bathtub.
I thought you liked helping me with my homework.
I do, Dorothy Jane. I just can't help you anymore.
People say God looks out for the working man. Sure hope he's looking out for me. These empty pockets need a helping hand. Kitchen tables full of family. But then the sun comes up and the moon is shining big and bright, and the new day promises that everything will be alright, and the new day promises that everything will be alright.
Is he gonna be all right?
I'm in surgery, Mary Sue.
You've been in surgery for 10 minutes.
I'm sewing his head back on. It's a very delicate operation.
Is he gonna live? You can tell me. I can take it.
Good as new. He'll be up and around again before you know it.
Thank you, Dr. Torkelson. Send me your bill. I love you, Elmo.
I don't believe you've lost a patient in all the time that I've known you, Mrs. Torkelson, have you?
No, I guess I haven't.
She replied without expressing the slightest air of self-satisfaction.
What's a hypotenuse?
Why?
I want to know if you know what one is.
Yes, I know what one is.
No, you don't.
I assure you, Mrs. Torkelson, I do.
What is it?
It's the side of a right triangle opposite the
Oh,
right.
all right. I'm obviously the only person in the world unfamiliar with this obscure mathematical term.
I don't know why this is bothering you, Mrs. Torkelson, but if it'll help, I wouldn't know the first thing about fixing Elmo there.
You're placating me.
I'm so transparent.
This is the worst day in the history of life.
Didn't your math homework go well?
Aced it.
School picture?
Yeah, smile, flash, great.
Hair?
There was much discussion about its remarkable volume.
Well, then what's the problem?
I was chosen to work on the yearbook co-editor of the freshman section.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's death.
Death, wonderful, 2 sides of the same coin.
There were 68 boys in the freshman class, Mama. Any one of 68 boys could have been chosen as a boys co-editor. Any one of them. Why? I want to know why.
I went to the library and checked out all these old yearbooks for research. Our freshman section will be the best in Pyramid Corner's high history. Not to mention we get to spend some quality time together.
68 boys.
You've got a lot of yearbooks there, Kirby.
Yes, I do, Miss Torkelson. Every yearbook from the past 20 years.
Really?
I want to see your picture, Mama. What year did you start?
Oh, I can't remember. It was so long ago.
Come on, Mama. What year were you a freshman?
1852.
No, it must have been 1970.
I don't know why you're making such a big deal about this.
3.
Here's my mom as a freshman. I must take after my dad. I mean, do I look anything like this?
Maybe it's not her best angle, Kirby. Here, Millicent Dowd. Mama, you were so young.
As opposed to my current old maidish appearance?
Yeah.
Of course I looked young. I was young and innocent and respected my elders when they said, let's put all this stuff away. It was a long time ago.
Hey, Mama, I got an A on my history paper.
I got a B on my science project.
What are you all doing?
Looking at Mama's yearbooks. I have to see your graduation picture, and you better have big hair. Buford Carlisle, Lonnie Davis, Sarah Sue Edwards. What happened to Millicent Dowd? Where's your picture, Mama?
I was absent that day.
Well, didn't they have a makeup day?
How come you don't have a senior picture?
Well, they had a makeup day. They just forgot to tell me when it was.
Oh, well, they got a little section of names here where it says photo missing. Your name's not here either, Mom.
How can your name not be there? You mean you don't have your name or your picture in the yearbook?
Yeah, it's like you didn't even graduate.
She graduated, Stephen Floyd. She's our mother.
And where's the name? Where's the picture?
Want to clear this up here, Mama?
Mama?
No, I did not finish high school. I never graduated. Now, if you will excuse me, I am humiliated and I would like to leave the room.
Thank you for dinner, Mama. It was a wonderful meal and very intelligently cooked. Yeah, you had to read the cookbook.
And understand the fractions on the measuring cup. And multiply everything for a family of 6.
Thank you, children. I am sufficiently patronized.
Good word, Mama.
Now go upstairs and finish your homework. Where do you think you're going on a school night, young man?
Well, I don't see where it makes much sense for me to be doing homework anymore.
Oh, and are you now the president of a Fortune 500 company?
Why do I need to do homework anyway?
Because I have this fantasy that one day you will bring home a report card without letters on it from the middle of the alphabet.
It's a bad fantasy, Mom. See, you didn't even finish high school, and we still live in a house with food on the table. We're doing all right.
I want you to do better than all right.
Okay. It's just a book about a whale.
Mama, how close were you to finishing school when you left?
It's not important. I just didn't finish.
Because your picture was in the junior yearbook and then it wasn't in the senior.
It just got too hard for me, Dorothy Jane. And so it doesn't get too hard for you. Why don't you go on up and do whatever studying you have to do tonight?
I just have a math problem I want to figure out.
Miss Torkelson, I was in Veneta today at the shopping mall where they have a fully stocked bookstore. And while I'd intended to pick up a copy of Iron John for myself, because I do have it on my calendar to go off into the woods and weep, I was distracted by this other book, which I found on the shelf, and which I picked up for you.
How to prepare for the high school equivalency exam.
Now, I've already looked into it and have this test you give, and you can study up for it with this book, and if you pass it, you get your diploma. Well, if I'm out of line here, you just tell me, and I'll mind my own business.
I never wanted anyone to know, and now I'm getting theme presents on the subject.
Well, you seem so upset about not having graduated from high school, and I don't think of you as the type to quit something before you finish it.
I can't even help my daughter with her homework. How can I expect to remember enough to pass some big old equivalency test? What if I don't know as much now as I did when I was a kid?
Well, then you're just gonna have to study real hard, Mama.
Mary Sue, what's the highest number you can count up to?
I can count to 108.
Well, that's how old I am. And when someone as old as I am hasn't been to school for a while, it's really hard to go back.
Well, I'm gonna stop school for the summer after kindergarten, so first grade's gonna be real hard. And I think if I can do it, you can do it.
Well, you're wrong.
I hear first grade is no piece of cake, Elmo. Maybe I should quit after kindergarten.
Is Mary still going to get a job?
I may have to.
That should be no problem with a kindergarten education.
And you know, they don't give you graham crackers and juice in the first grade like they do in kindergarten.
Oh, no!
And then in second grade, they want you to remember all the stuff that you learned in first grade. And then they teach you a lot of new stuff, too.
New stuff, too?
And then they start to give you homework.
So why do we ever want to leave kindergarten?
So I can grow up and be a doctor like my mama.
Whoa, your mama's a doctor?
Not really, but if it wasn't for my mama, you wouldn't have a head right now.
Emma wouldn't like that.
And I'd be talking to myself.
That would be crazy.
Mary Sue? Hey, Mary Sue, what you doing?
I'm talking to Elmo.
Oh, say hi for me.
Mama says hi.
Hi, Millicent.
Elmo says hi back. We were just trying to decide if we should stay in kindergarten or move on to the first grade.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to move on to the first grade?
We hear it's very hard.
Well, I'm sure Elmo would want you to go on to the first grade, Mary Sue.
I'm sure Elmo would want you to finish high school, Mama.
I couldn't sleep. It's been bothering me that I never finished lining these cabinets, and it's another thing that'll be haunting me for the rest of my life, and Porter Hodges will bring me a nice book on shelf lining.
I know why you didn't graduate, Mama. I figured it out. It's simple addition. I'm the reason you didn't graduate. You were pregnant with me. I'm the reason you don't have your diploma. I'm the reason you don't have a professional occupation. You have to take in little odd jobs just to make ends meet.
Oh, don't put this all on yourself, honey. You were too small to do anything about it.
All my life, I sit in my bedroom window complaining about our situation. And all this time, it's been my fault.
Don't do this to yourself, sweetheart. It is not your fault. Now, I could have finished at home if I could have stopped throwing up. Porter Hodges wants me to finish now. He brought me this book.
Well, that's wonderful. When are you going to start, Mama?
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I want you to get your diploma.
Don't need it.
Yes, you do.
What for?
Because nothing I ever learned about in my life is ever going to mean anything to me unless I have you to discuss it with. And I don't want to think that there's something I can't talk to you about. Or that I've passed you by. So if you don't open this book right now, I swear I'll quit school myself.
You are full of it.
What?
You'd never leave school. You're a little Miss Student. Besides, if you left school, you'd have to spend all day here in the house with us.
I would hate that, Mama. Please don't make me quit school.
Then please don't make me feel bad.
All right, don't feel bad. And don't do this for me, or for Mr. Hodges, or for Mary Sue, whose homework you won't understand in a year.
All right, I won't.
And most of all, don't do this for yourself, because you're not the type who responds well to challenges. I mean, I guess it's just a coincidence that ever since I've known you, you've never given up on anything. Except this.
A caterpillar climbs 3 feet up a tree every day for 2 years and slips 18 inches down every night. If the tree is growing 1 foot per year and was 180 feet tall 7 years ago, how far is the caterpillar from the top today? I'll kill you for this.
I thought she could handle it. I really did. At first, she was so determined and so confident. She was the perfect student. Her pencils were sharpened. She had great discipline. It's been a week and a half of mother by day and student by night. My brothers and sisters don't notice the little telltale signs that their mother is cracking up. And maybe I'm being overly sensitive, but I think all this learning and absorbing has taken its toll.
A train is traveling northeast at 65 miles an hour. A fly in the train travels southwest at 2 miles an hour. How fast is the fly flying? I don't know. I think the real question here is, where did the fly get the money to buy the ticket? And how did they get the tags on his itty-bitty luggage?
The test is this weekend. They don't give it again for 6 months. And I know if my mother doesn't pass, she'll never take another one. She tells me not to feel responsible for this.
The moon weighs 3 billion pounds on Tuesday.
But it's hard not to.
How come you're making breakfast today, Mr. Hodges?
Because your mama's still upstairs, Chucky Lee.
Is she all right?
Of course she's all right. She's taking this big test she doesn't want us to know about, and she's exhausted because she stays up all night studying.
How do you know that?
We all know that. We hear her buzzing and chugging from her room every night, and those pencils snapping at 2 in the morning wake me up like a rifle shot.
Well, you can't let on that you all know what she's doing.
Why not?
Because she's afraid she might not pass the test and that we'd be ashamed of her.
We'd never be ashamed of her.
Yeah, I myself would feel a certain kinship.
What your mama's doing is very difficult. And just her trying it is more than enough reason for you to be proud of her.
The test is tomorrow, and she hasn't been sleeping, and she's under a lot of pressure, so whatever you do, don't let her know you know.
Good morning, children. Dorothy Jane, Stephen Floyd, Ruth Ann, Chucky Lee, Mary Sue. Thank you, Boarder Hodges, for preparing these beautiful eggs for my children. Dorothy Jane, Stephen Floyd, Ruth Ann, Chucky Lee, Mary Sue, Eddie Bob.
I think it's time to go.
Okay. I took another practice test and I got a 70, Dorothy Jane. That's 1 point above failure. My first practice test, I got an 82. My second, a 76. Now I got a 70. I don't like the trend. I wish my study mate wouldn't fall asleep on me. I'm starting to forget things. I think there's too much in my head, and I'm exhausted. I've never been this tired in my life. And if I take this test tomorrow, I'm gonna fail. Well, I am not failing in front of my children. I quit.
Millicent can't quit.
What?
Elmo says nobody's quitting. First grade is hard, and they don't give you juice, but Elmo is going to first grade, and Elmo never quits. No, no, no.
Mary Sue?
Nobody there.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
You are a manifestation of my own fatigue.
Elmo is Elmo.
I would find this very funny if I weren't cracking up.
Elmo doesn't think quitting is funny.
Yeah, hold that thought. Dorothy Jane, wake up.
What?
Just tell me you hear this puppet talking to me and everything will be all right.
You've hit the wall, Mama. Get some sleep.
Hi. Millicent? Oh. Elmo wants Millicent to finish high school.
That's what Mary Sue said.
How about that? Mama, I can't sleep without Elmo. Elmo can't sleep without Mary Sue. Night, Mama.
Night, Pumpkin.
Night, Millicent.
Night, Elmo.
Thanks for putting Elmo's head back on straight.
Same to you. Dorothy Jane, something came in the mail today I'd like to share with you.
You got your diploma, didn't you?
Yes. They spelled my name right and did it all up in calligraphy. I don't think I've ever been so proud of my own name.
I knew you could do it, Mama.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You're still looking at my senior yearbook?
I just wanted to see you. I know you don't have a senior picture, but are you in here anywhere at all?
That's me in the choir.
Were you already pregnant with me?
Yeah, I was. That was taken just a few weeks before I left school. Ah, look at that. You recognize that face?
Daddy was in the choir?
No, he just snuck in for the picture.
You had to marry Daddy on account of me?
I married him because I loved him. And I wanted to make a family and a home for you.
I feel responsible for you having to work so hard and for us not having an easier life.
You know, I will take this diploma and put it in a frame and hang it on the wall and feel very proud of myself every time I look at it. But when I found out I was going to have you, I didn't care about anything else in this world.
But I held you back.
You pushed me forward. You made me grow up. I've had everything I have ever wanted. Up until the time I couldn't help you with your homework anymore, then you pushed me forward again.
Mama,
What?
thanks for having me.
Anytime.